Hey guys, this is Kate and I'm here with the October Hip Kit Club kit and all of the add-ons. So I'm just gonna jump right into it and get started. So this is from Crate Paper, the new Maggie Holmes line called Open Book, and this is called Full Heart. And it has a bunch of cut apart things on here. There's some that are 3x4 and then some that are all different sizes. And I especially like these ones at the top that are really small. Those are cool. Please excuse my fingernails and stuff. I was painting earlier, so I have paint all over my hands. And the other side is pretty much the same thing, just they're all different. So if you like things on both sides, make sure to get the pattern paper add-on. And if you use the code CRAFTINGKate, you can, and you're a new subscriber, you can get that for free this month. And if you're a regular subscriber, then it's a good thing to get because you'll want two of this paper especially. So that's the first page. This one is a nice, it's kind of an off-white. This collection also is kind of an off-white. It's not a real yellow off-white though. This is a gray and yellow stripe, and at the bottom we have numbers. And I'll tell you who it's from as soon as I flip it over. It's Ellie's Studio, Sycamore Lane. It's called Traditions. I think this is their new fall line. This side is very bright blue with turquoise, and it has a bunch of words and arrows. This is the only B side that I feel like doesn't go perfectly with the kit. You could definitely use it, especially if you have the September kit and you have the bright blue thickers. This would look awesome with those thickers. So I'm a big fan of tying your last kit with your current kit. This is another piece from Crate Paper. It's gorgeous. I love this. It's kind of a peachy pink with a very delicate white flower with gray leaves. It's called So Treasured. This is so cool. It's a gray and cream bold stripe. Has a tiny bit of faint ledger in the background. This is also from Crate Paper Open Book. It's called Memento, and it's a nice kind of not toned, but yeah, it is. It's two different shades of pink, basically. And then the other side is that kind of an orangey pink also stripe, and it also has a little bit of a faint ledger in the background. This is Crate Paper Open Book called Little Notes, an ECAT pattern. It's kind of a mustardy yellow, one of my favorite fall colors. And then a faint ledger, and this side's very cool. It has again faint ledger in the background, a bunch of different letters that don't spell anything, but then all the ones that are kind of like highlighted almost are little sayings, like little moments and everyday moments, months, days, years, this moment in this story, chapter of us, all different things. Also Crate Paper. This is a nice dark wood grain, but it also has this kind of floral, almost like bleached into it or something, it looks like. Very cool. And then this side is a kind of faint ledger, cream background, and these are jackalopes. If you saw my video yesterday, then that'll be funny because I couldn't remember what these were called. I thought they were called jackalopes, and I started to say it, but then I was like, no, you know, because it's such a weird name that I was like, if that's not right, I'm going to sound like a doofus. So I didn't say it, but that's what they are. They're like rabbits with horns. And then I think this is another one from Ellie's Studio because it has kind of a fall looking border strip at the bottom. It's just cream and khaki arrows and stripes. It's very cool. Yeah, it's from Sycamore Lane. It's called Leaves. It has a faint grid, and then I really like this gray for a fall layout, but that's not like the traditional colors. This one is also from Ellie's Studio, Sycamore Lane, and it's called Feathers. Pink with white. I'm sorry if you can hear my husband and brother-in-law there. It's Saturday here, so there's football on. And then kind of a little bit of a darker orangey pink color. It's very, very similar. I'm gonna get the other stripe paper so you can see. But the tone, I mean, it's almost an identical color, which is awesome because it's two different collections. But anyways, and then also from Crate Paper, an awesome black and white polka dot or black and cream with a little bit of green splatter. And this side is gorgeous. It's kind of a darker pink, and it fades into a blushy pink, but the top of it is darker. and the bottom is lighter, you could always, you know, reverse it if you prefer. So those are all the papers, and then they just repeat because I have the pattern paper add-on. So you get the pattern paper add-on, and you get 2 of each of the pattern papers. And I'm just going to go ahead and put those in my box. And if you haven't seen how I store my kits, I store them in this, like, it's like a craft box from Michaels. I think it's 13 by 13, but it's perfect for my kits. So next I'm going to show you the like alphabets and larger embellishments. This kit is full of stuff. So this is from Teresa Collins Life Emporium, and it's a full alphabet. They have kind of a cork background and then a whole bunch of words. Excuse my desk right here. I was coloring with Copic markers and it bled through onto my desk. I don't know how to get that off. But just a bunch of different words. The colors are awesome. And then the Journal Glitter Foam Black Thickers. I love this. Might be my all-time favorite font. Just because you get so many. First of all, you get 216 pieces. I like that they're all capital letters, and I like that they're skinny because you can put a really long title on a page and it not be so overwhelming because the letters kind of delicate. And then this is super fun. This is called Story. It's glitter foam phrase stickers in gold. Seriously, these are awesome. And there's no glitter coming off in this packaging. So that means it won't come off on your projects. We have hello, document, our story, the open heart, closed heart, open heart, details, captured memories, and then you get a whole nother side. It says, love you, this, us, is, me, hey, friend, happy. A few more hearts, an ampersand, and an arrow. So those are pretty cool. And there's still more. So these are from Ellie's Studio Sycamore Lane. Let me zoom in so you can see these. Oops, wrong way. Ellie's Studio Sycamore Lane. These are cork pieces. So you have the camera, the house, the little tag with the star, heart, this, and I love Ellie's Studio heart. It's like my favorite heart. Oh, you didn't see those. Sorry. This great leaf, another banner, family, some buttons, some arrows, leaves, and hearts. So those are super cute, and they're so light. There's 15 in here. They're kind of like wood veneer, but a lot lighter and thinner. And then also from Teresa Collins Life Emporium line, these are buttons. There's 25 pieces, and they're a mix of paper buttons or chipboard buttons, these little banners, and these little tabs. They have holes that you can put twine through. And then there's also some like real plastic buttons, and they all have adhesive on the back. So those are really cute. And then the last embellishment in the main kit is a set of ephemera from the Maggie Holmes line. There are 81 pieces, and this is the back. And I'm going to show you what these look like. So I'm going to get my little, this is a little clear tin, and this is what I keep all of my embellishments in from the kits so that they don't go everywhere. So I'm just going to open this up and kind of quickly show you what's in here, because I'm just going to do it into this. That's going to be the easiest thing. So there's a bunch of gold pieces. I love these little like pinked half circles because I always stick those behind things and I have to cut them in half, and now I don't. So there's all these gold like embossed pieces. This one says lovely. Here's that jackalope. You know, just typical like Maggie Holmes ephemera. Oh, I like that deer head. There's another bunny and the most adorable little squirrel. There's some tags and some more little pieces. This collection has a lot of references to cameras. So for instance, there's this little like advertisement for cameras, like old advertisement or advertisement, whatever you want to call it. There's this super intricate frame. Then there's some florals and some banners and some circles and some other frames that kind of punch out some view map or viewfinder things. There's this big camera. That's a lens. A house. Another frame. And then there's this one that like it punches out, so you get the centerpiece that says details, and then this frame, and then the floral one, and then some bigger pieces. I would like this one. It has some gold foil on it, and then some even bigger pieces. So that is everything in the Maggie Holmes ephemera, and that is everything from the main kit. So there is also a cardstock add-on, and it comes with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, well 10 pieces of cardstock and 2 pieces of vellum. So you get this really pretty like cantaloupe color, and I'm not sure of the name of it. I think they're all American Crafts. And then white, 2 pieces of a really dark gray, a kind of aqua sea glass color. This is the vellum, and then 2 pieces of yellow. So that is a nice assortment of cardstock. And like I said, that is an add-on. There's no cardstock in the main kit, which I personally prefer because I'd rather have patterned paper. So for the first add-on, which is the stamp add-on, there are, I'm sorry for the rustling, there are 3 products in the stamp add-on. The first one is something I'm so excited about. It's in the color Steel Gray, and it's My Favorite Things hybrid ink. Now what is cool about this ink, I'm going to open it up, is that it is a cross between a pigment and a dye ink. So it does a couple of things. What it does is it allows you to be able to use it with Copic markers and watercolor and anything. I'm sorry, I'm reading the back. It says that it looks like a pigment but dries like a dye. So it says it's fast drying, which is one of the great things about it, is that unlike a pigment ink, which takes a really long time to dry. So I'm just going to open it, and it's got a kind of standard felt on it. It doesn't have the spongy one like a pigment ink. It looks like a dye ink. But I'm just super excited to try it, and it's this really dark gray color. And one of the things that you get with it is this gelato. It's a double scoop, so it's one of the larger ones, and it is in the color Mango, which is a really pretty orangey yellow color. And so you could stamp images with this ink and then use the gelato over it and not worry about it running or anything, which is so cool. And then the stamp set, which is super adorable. It's from Ellie Studio Sycamore Lane line or collection, and it's a photopolymer stamp, and it has this Grateful for You. Let me do it on this background so you can see it better. It has grateful for, and then you can fill that in. I love this little box of fun designs. Arrow, Good Times, Laugh, Love, Smile, this big thank you, which is so great for card making, and then this awesome feather, which I am super excited about. I love feathers, and I really like that one. So this is the stamp add-on, and this is what you get, all of these fun things. Then we also have an add-on called the color add-on, and this one is so cool. I'm super excited about it. So you get 2 stencils from My Favorite Things. They're from this Mixables stencil line. It says Paint, Spray, Mist, Airbrush, Sponge, Create. I've never had a My Favorite Things stencil, but they look super nice. They're made in the USA. And this one is this really cool, like, kind of chevron-y pattern. And this one is this awesome star pattern. You can see that. So you get the 2 stencils. You also get 2 double scoop gelatos. This one is in the color Guava, and it's this really pretty pastel pink. The other one, and I didn't even know these came in metallics, is called Silver Ice. And it is silver, but it's like gray silver. And then the thing I'm most excited about is this texture paste from Ranger. And what this is, it's kind of like embossing paste, I believe, but it's super, super white, which I'm excited about. And you can use it on your stencil. So you put your stencil down and you rub some of the texture paste over it, and it will leave like a raised impression of the stencil. So I'm very looking forward to playing with this. So, what a fun add-on. 2 huge gelatos, 2 stencils, and a texture paste. Awesome. I'll be back with the embellishment add-on. Okay, so the last add-on I have is the embellishment add-on, and this is where the fall Halloween theme comes into the kit, because other than that, everything else you can use any time of year. So these are from Pebbles, and they are called chalkboard stickers. You get 12 of them, and they say things like Happy Halloween, Eek, Witch You Well, that's cute, Under Your Spell, Trick or Treat, Happy Halloween, Boo, Rest in Pieces. So super fun. They're really cute. I love how faint the chalkboard is. It's not like bright screaming white. They're just really nice. You also get a set of stickers called Junebug, and they're in burlap, but they're not actual burlap. They're printed burlap, which is awesome because we have in the past gotten an actual burlap alphabet, and it was a little bit harder to work with because of all the texture. So I really like that this is like a faux burlap. So there are 201 stickers. This is all lowercase, whereas the ones in the main kit were all uppercase, which also is nice for titles and things. And you get a couple of each number, and then just mostly letters. So you get those. There are also 2 different Freckled Fawn washi tapes. This one is like a super bright, like literally Halloween orange. Can't even find where it starts. Yeah, I don't know. So it's a vertical stripe, and then this one is a black kind of chevron-y pattern. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to find, oh, here it is. Let's see if I can get it going here. That's what it looks like. Ooh, making the camera go crazy. So you get 2 full rolls of washi tape, and there's enough on here for a lifetime. You also get a set of Studio Calico enamel dots in, I'm sure they're just called gold. They're like a sparkly gold. And then the last thing is a set of ephemera from American Crafts called Full Moon. This is what the back looks like. I already opened it to take pictures, but I'm going to show you what all the pieces look like. And I'll just put those in the lid of my little container. So it's really cool that you do get, you know, some seasonal things, but the entire kit is not based around it. I thought it was really smart to only put the seasonal things in the add-on, so you can choose whether or not, because some people don't, you know, celebrate Halloween. And some people don't, you know. This is really cool. It's like a black and white pumpkin patch. And then these are like 4x4 maybe. It's really cool. Happy Halloween. And there are enough of the orangey colors and like the gray and white in the scrap in the kit to use with these to make some like really Halloween specific layouts. You could always just make cards, or you could use papers from your stash. It's like a fence. That's cool. Little tags, little like bottle caps. I like this banner. Some bats. There's different bats in different patterns. There's also some craft. Keys. Trick or treat. And then there are these little pumpkins, which are super cute. So that is everything for this month's kit. I'm super excited about it, and I can't wait to start working with it, and I can't wait to see what y'all do with it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.